Do you wish your life was better in some way, that you felt more fulfilled and happy? Maybe there's something you always wanted to do, but for some reason you just haven't done it yet. Whatever it is, you can achieve it. You just have to step outside your comfort zone. If you continue to do the same thing you do all the time, you will never grow. You will stay the same. When we step outside our comfort zone, we put ourselves in a situation that we are unfamiliar with. It can be really difficult to get outside our comfort zone because it's something we're not naturally used to doing. We have the potential for change and improvement within all of us, but it's the people that step outside their comfort zone that grow the fastest. It accelerates our growth because as we step out of our comfort zone, we experience more and more that we've never experienced before. We become more knowledgeable about the world around us, and that can change how we interact with that world. Stepping outside our comfort zone is really scary. When you step outside your comfort zone, you force yourself to confront situations and fears that you don't want to, or ones that you've just put off for a really long time. A lot of people make excuses as to why they can't do things. They'll say, oh, I don't have enough time, or I'll do it later one day when I'm ready. Waiting till you're ready means you're waiting till you're in your comfort zone, and that means that will never happen. Yes, I know it is so much easier said than done. We could fail, get hurt, or even do something wrong. But on the opposite side of that, we could win, find happiness, and make our lives better. Isn't being a better person and living a better life worth the risk that is associated with stepping outside of our comfort zone? There are a few different ways that stepping outside our comfort zone can help us grow. First, if you are pushed outside your comfort zone, you usually learn something new. You could learn a new skill. You could fortify your emotions, such as bravery and strength. You can gain a new perspective, and you can find something that you like to do and want to do more of. Stepping outside of our comfort zone breeds change. As human beings, we are naturally averse to change, but change is necessary in order to constantly improve your life. Most times, if you step outside your comfort zone and you do that same thing again, it's not so bad the second time around. This means that you've grown. Stepping outside our comfort zone also allows us to experience things we never have before. We can pick up new habits and perspectives and apply those to our daily lives, forever changing our trajectory. Another thing that stepping out of our comfort zone can do is to push us in a totally new direction. If you do the same thing that you do now every single day, you'll be doing the same thing you do now every single day in the future. But if you step outside your comfort zone, you could change your life in ways you never imagined. For example, let's say you try a new exercise class because you were interested in learning about that type of exercise. You just wanted to give it a try, but you ended up liking it so much that you decide to go back every single week. And then you enjoy doing that exercise so much that you end up becoming an instructor for that class. And before you know it, you love instructing that class so much that you quit your full-time job and become an instructor full-time. That whole chain of events would never have happened if you had not stepped outside your comfort zone and gone to that very first class. The whole beauty of life is living all the experiences that are around us. And if we close ourselves off and stay in our home and don't experience life, then we lose out on all that life has to offer. Stepping outside our comfort zone can also expand our horizons. There could be activities or schools of thought that you never even knew existed. But if you search and try to put yourself out of your comfort zone, you may end up coming across them and find something that you really connect with. So how do you step outside your comfort zone? First, identify what it is you want to change. What do you want more out of life? Do you want more happiness? Do you want to get in shape? Do you want to make more money? Maybe you want to be more spiritual. You can identify as many areas as you think need growth. And it could be a good idea to push yourself out of your comfort zone with something you already enjoy. If you have a hobby or an activity that you do and it is second nature to you, try to push the boundaries of that activity. Take multiple classes instead of just one, or try a new form of that activity. Try challenging yourself in some way, and you might really end up enjoying the new version of this activity. The next thing you need to do is make a plan. Come up with short-term steps and long-term goals for how you want to step out of your comfort zone. Short-term steps could be one-time events or something that takes very little time or money. And a long-term goal could be something that you know will take time to do. And a long-term goal will incorporate these shorter-term goals. For example, let's say you want to make more money. And what can you do to achieve that goal and step outside your comfort zone? You could start applying for jobs, and you can also start a side hustle. Each of these things takes time and energy, and the end result is unknown. That's why people a lot of times don't take that extra step, because they are comfortable where they are, and they know that by approaching these things, they're going to have to step outside their comfort zone. But do you want to grow, or do you want to be comfortable? By applying for new jobs, you can gain interviewing skills and learn how to answer those really weird questions. And by starting a side hustle, you'll likely be doing something you've never done before, and you could meet new people and possibly find a new career. Even if your goal is to make more money, you will gain so much more than money just by stepping outside your comfort zone. The next thing you need to do is hold yourself accountable. Tell a friend or a family member what your plans are, and have them check in with you from time to time. When they ask about it, that'll make you feel a little guilty if you haven't done it yet. And if they bug you enough, you might just go do it to get them off your back. And have them remind you to carry out your plans. And once you do, feel free to tell them all about how it was. You can even recruit them to join you when you step outside your comfort zone, and you both can grow together. And most importantly, don't give in to fear or feeling like you can't do it. Remove all negative thoughts and emotions and replace them with positive ones. Don't tell yourself things like, "This will never happen to me," "I'm not capable of doing this." Don't put yourself down. You can be your own worst enemy. If you tell yourself negative things consistently, your growth is going to be really slow and you're not going to make a lot of progress. And the last thing you need to do is keep pushing. Keep coming up with bigger and better things to push yourself outside your comfort zone. Just because you've completed 1 or 2 steps does not mean you can quit and go back to normal. The whole goal here is to constantly improve yourself, and the only way that can be done is to continuously find new ways to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Keep getting those new experiences, having fun, and learning new things. That is the only way you're going to grow as an individual. This is one of the main reasons why I started my channel. I am terrible at pushing myself out of my comfort zone. It does not come naturally to me, and it makes me very afraid. Mentally, I enjoy being comfortable, but what I don't enjoy is living the same life every single day, knowing that my future is just going to be more of the same. So recently, I decided to do something about it. I'm going to start doing things. I'm going to start leaving my house, experiencing new things, and documenting this process along the way. That's why I started this channel, so you can follow along with me, and hopefully I can also inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. My goal is to live a life full of happiness and fun, and I hope my channel brings that into your life as well. So please take some time to reflect on what it is you want in life and how you can start stepping outside your comfort zone. All of us should have a goal to live a wonderful, happy life of continual growth. And now, it's time for me to start stepping out of my comfort zone.